name's Rachel and I'm from Pursue Your Passion.
Hi, my name's Hannah and I'm from Pursue Your Passion.
You're both the founders of Pursue Your Passion.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind this ministry?
We had the same mentor who helped us both so much when we wanted to go towards our career paths. You know, from the continuous phone calls, literally from the age of 17, are you applying for internships? And obviously 17, you're not thinking about that. You're like, oh, I want to go to uni and do this and do that. But eventually it really did set in stone and just made us decisive about, you know, pursuing our career paths. And it was so helpful having that guidance of someone to give you several types of advice. Not meaning that you had to take all of them, but it's good to have options so you have some sense of direction. And we thought, since we were helped so much in that way, why can't we give back and help people around us who are evidently a bit confuzzled about where they hope to go in the future too.
What do you do to support these students who are unsure about pursuing their passion or pursuing their future?
We had a media meetup last month on the 15th of August where I basically gathered all of my mentees, as I like to call them. I annoy them at least twice a week just to see that they're on track about you know, just pursuing a career path in media. But with my mentees and the people that I speak to, it's more of a mixed bag. So I've literally got someone that's about to do, well, has done her GCSEs, one that's doing her A-levels, one that's currently in university, just left university, one that's almost 30. So it's a really big mix of people, and almost it was a bit like, oh my gosh, how do I actually give this advice to people? But I find that doing meetups and just gathering people together and not only speaking to them and letting them speak amongst themselves is just a good way of seeing where they're really at and where they really want to go. But it is important to start off the conversation with what are you passionate about and seeing what sort of areas and you know, just workshops, talks, networking events that you can direct them to.
And also, just to add on to that, I like to tell our mentees just to go to workshops, like Hannah said, like events, because that's how you find out about the industry that you're interested in. Like for me, for example, I'm always going to law events, and it does get a bit tiring afterwards because I've seen it all before, but it's just about getting yourself out there, networking, and networking is really important as well.
So our theme for this month is launch out. How do you guys launch out through Pursue Your Passion, and how do you reach as many people as possible?
Well, we launched on Twitter, so yeah, we just thought social media is going to be the best way to get ourselves out there. And it's been, when we first started, we didn't actually start, so it was behind the scenes, and then we're picking up and we're getting ourselves out there, and we're currently planning quite a few events as well. So I feel like once we get our events launched out, because we've already had a meetup which was successful, we had a good turnout.
What advice would you give to individuals who want to create their own businesses or startups?
Wow. I would say you have to have discipline. Because, for instance, I always use myself as an example. You know, I have plenty of ideas and things that I want to do, but I would start something and then, you know, leave it for a while. I think you definitely need to have a diary and be organised and say, this is what I'm going to do by this week, and just, you know, set yourself a vision for like a week, 2 years, like that, because that's what I do as well. Otherwise, you'll never start up that business. If you're doing something you're not, you know, not enjoying, then it's just going to be a chore. So it's definitely doing something that you're passionate about and being disciplined and organised, I would say.
Yeah, and I think with launching out, it's also about like not just, you know, speaking to like people to get like loads of followers and stuff, but making sure that we're effectively bringing out the right message to the people that we communicate with, whether that's through social media and in person. We just constantly want to make sure that the brand of PYP is authentic, it's natural, it's friendly, and it's two young girls that haven't yet made it.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're working our way towards our career paths, and we want to help you when we were at your stage where we didn't, know where to go, and we were lucky enough to have an incredible mentor. And I've said this to like several of my friends and even Rachel, that you know, another message that we want to implement is direction is better than speed. It's just so important to continuously know like where you're going, because there are people that are going nowhere fast, you know, so just to enjoy the journey towards where you're going, not to feel pressurized by society or whatever this person is doing or that person, but just knowing that you are adamant about, you know, making a really good impact in your desired career path. You want to do great things, and you just want to be good at it.
We ask this to all of our guests.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tell us something about yourself that nobody else knows.
Oh,
I actually reserved a special one, which is that I have 5 older brothers, but
Everyone knows that.
everyone knows that. Oh, it's quite embarrassing. I really like raw onions. Oh my gosh.
This is really difficult.
You must have something, Rachel.
No, I feel like everything is I'm pretty open. So, I usually go with like, we've got really small hands, but then yeah, like I've never met anyone who's got small hands to me, but that's not really something amazing. I don't know.
Okay, so you can find us on Twitter at pursue_passion_.
You can email us at pursueypassion@gmail.com.
You can find me on Twitter, Hannah_Ajala, AJALA.
You can find me on Twitter at Ray Dessou.
And our website is coming very soon, we promise. Thanks for watching.